Why discuss the signs of the hour? Everything that a person tries to find out about the discussion should have some benefits that will reap from his research and efforts. Does researching about the signs of the hour and learning about them offer us any benefit in our lives? Or is it mere information which a person adds to his cultural credit without it having any real impact on his life? Since mention of the signs of the hour are found in the Quran and Sunnah, prophetic tradition, it therefore brings many benefit to one's life, including the following. 1. Fulfilling the obligation of believing in the unseen, which is one of the 6 pillars of faith. Allah says, who believe in the ghaib and perform as-salah, iqamat as-salah. Abu Hurairah narrated, said that the Messenger of Allah said, I have been commanded to fight the people until they say La ilaha illallah. Whoever says La ilaha illallah, his wealth and his life are protected from me except in cases dictated by Islamic law, and his recording will be with Allah. Belief in the unseen means believing in everything that Allah, may He be glorified and exalted, has related to us, or what His Messenger has told us, and which has been confirmed to have been authentically narrated from Him. Whether we witness of these events, we know them to be true. Included in this are the signs of the hour. These include the appearance of the Dajjal, the descent of Isa ibn Maryam, the emergence of Ya'juj and Ma'juj, the emergence of the beast, the rising of the sun from the west, and other event mentioned in Sahih, authentic reports. 2. Knowledge of the signs of the hour encourages one to obey Allah and prepare for the day of resurrection. It is an admonition for the heedless, an encouragement for the repentant. Do not be content with this world. This is what the Prophet did with those who were around him when he realized that one of the signs of the hour was close at hand. It is recorded in the collections of Bukhari and Muslim that the Prophet awoke one night and said, Woe to the Arabs from an evil that has approached. Today, a hole like this has been opened in the barrier of Ya'juj and Ma'juj. He also said, Wake up, and occupants of these dwellings, that is his wives, to pray for one who is well dressed in this world may be naked in the hereafter. 3. It may offer an explanation of Shari'i, Islamic legislation, rulings, and fiqh, Islamic jurisprudence issues. The companions once asked the Prophet concerning the length of days, where one day will be like a year, and another day will be like a month, during the time of the Dajjal. Will it be sufficient to offer only a day's worth of prayers during those days? The Prophet replied, From this we can also derive the ruling for the prayer of those Muslims who live in areas where day or night may last or several months. 4. The fact that the Prophet was aware of the signs of the hour, which are matters of the unseen, and whose knowledge cannot be acquired by mere speculation, is evidence for the truthfulness of his message, and that he is truly a messenger from Allah, glorified and exalted. Allah is the knower of the unseen and the seen. He says, He alone is the all-knower of the ghaib, unseen, and He reveals to none His ghaib, unseen, except to a messenger from mankind, whom He has chosen. He informed him of the unseen as much as He likes, and then He makes a band of watching guards, angels, to march before Him and behind Him. 5. Our knowledge of the signs of the hour allows us to deal with them in the prescribed manners, eliminating any confusion concerning them. For example, we are told about the Dajjal in details, the description of his eye, his forehead, and the things that he will have with him. All these are mentioned so that we do not fall prey to his fitna, trial. Rather, through these signs, we will come to know that he truly is a Dajjal, liar. 6. Being mentally prepared for what may take place so that we are not taken by surprise when the events do occur. 7. Offering hope, because one of the signs of the hour is the victory of Islam and its spread throughout the earth, and the diminishing of Christianity and Judaism. This is based on the prophecies which mention Islam prevailing over and being superior to all other religions, even though the mushrikun, polytheists, disbelievers hate it. 8. Satisfying the natural curiosity of a person who wants to find out what is hidden from him and learn what may happen in the future based on sahih reports concerning the unseen matters. Islam blocks the way for deceivers, such as astrologies, fortune tellers, soothsayers, and their like, who claim to have knowledge of future events. Islam relates to us the real revelation about these future events which are signs of the hour. 9. Belief in the signs of the hour strengthens and increases faith. When these signs occur, it confirms the truth of the religion that you are following. There are other benefits in having knowledge of these things, which would have an impact on our lives. Guidelines on dealing with and understanding the signs of the hour. The scholars, both past and present, written numerous books concerning the signs leading up to the hour. Books still appear, along with television, radio programs, and internet websites, speaking about the signs of the hour. Some of them speak of the signs of the hour in a manner indicating their confusion and error on the subject. I deemed it necessary to list a number of guidelines when dealing with and understanding the signs of the hour, and the legislative texts that mention them, limiting to the texts of the Quran and Sahih Sunnah when quoting evidence. These are the source from which we can come to know about the matters of the unseen. Say, none in the heavens and the earth knows the ghaib, unseen, except Allah, nor can they perceive when they shall be resurrected, except to a messenger from mankind, whom he has chosen. He informed him of the unseen as much as he likes, and then he make a band of watching guards, angels, to march before him and behind him. Allah, may he be glorified and exalted, related to his Prophet Muhammad, for religious purposes, some matters of the unseen, which included some of the signs of the hour. These signs are from the matters of the unseen future. As for learning about the signs of the hour from the Jewish sources, dreams and visions, or interpreting political events as being signs of the hour without evidence is not correct. Similarly, any text quoted as evidence must be authentic, whether it is attributed to the infallible prophet or to one of these noble companions. The mention of odd, strange, and false ideas pertaining to the signs of the hour have been used as a means of excitement and generating more readers and an increase in book sales. One of the strangest things that I read was what one writer wrote. In a rare manuscript from the 3rd century AH, found in the Islamic books section of the Turkish library in Istanbul, is a little-known report related by Abu Hurairah ibn Abbas and Ali ibn Abi Talib. In it is recorded that Abu Hurairah was initially afraid to speak of it, but when he felt that was approaching to feared, concealing knowledge, so he said to the people around him, I know something concerning the wars, what will take place at the end of time. They said, relate to us and do not worry. May Allah reward you with good. So he said, after 1,300 years, decades that follow, count 5 or 6 decades, a man named Nasr will rule Egypt, and the Arabs will call him the bravest of the Arabs. Allah will humiliate him in successive wars, and he will never prevail. Allah wants for Egypt a victory for His sake and during the dearest of months to Him. The Lord of the house will please Egypt and Arabs by the use of a dark-skinned man, Sada, whose father is lighter, Anwar, than him. But He will make a peace deal with the thieves of Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa in the land of sorrows. In Iraq, there will come a tyrant, and Sufyani, in whose eye there will be slight laziness. His name will come from Sidam, confrontation, and he is confrontational, Saddam, to anyone who oppose him. The entire world will gather to confront him because of a small country that he will invade. There is nothing good in Sufyani except my means of Islam, and he is both good and bad. Woe to the one who betrays Al-Mahdi, Al-Amin, who have gone astray, those with whom Allah is angry. Enter hypocrites will gather in the land of Isra and Mi'raj, at Mount Majdun, Armageddon, and the queen of the world, the queen of craftiness, the whore, whose name is America, will come out to them, leading the world at that time in misguidance and disbelief. The Jews at that time will be in the highest position of control, occupying all of Jerusalem and the holy city. People from all countries will come by sea and air, except from countries where there is too much snow and countries from where there is too much heat. The Mahdi will realize that the entire world is plotting against him, but he will know that Allah is the best of those who plan, and he will know that the entire universe belongs to Allah, and to Him is the return of all things. The entire world is like a tree, root and branch, which He controls. Allah will send His worst punishment upon them and will cause the land, the sea, and the sky to burn around them. The sky will send down as evil rain, and the people of the earth will curse all the disbelievers of the earth, and Allah will cause disbelief, kufr, to disappear. Referring to trustworthy scholars concerning this issue, anyone who develops any idea concerning this issue should not hasten to tell others before discussing it with the scholars. So ask the people of the reminder, scriptures, if you do not know. If only they had referred it to the messenger or to charged with authority among them, the proper investigators would have understood it from them directly. Had it not been for the grace and mercy of Allah upon you, you would have followed Shaitan, Satan, save a few of you. This was the way of our righteous forebears. For example, Abu Tufail narrated, I was in Kufa when it was said that the Dajjal had emerged. We came to Hudayfa ibn Usaid, who was speaking to the people, and I said, the Dajjal has emerged. He said, sit down. So I sat down, and the man in charge of the people came to me and said, the Dajjal has emerged, and the people of Kufa are fighting him. He said, sit down. So he sat down. There a call went out that it was the lie of the tanner. We said, O Abu Surayha, you made us sit down because you wanted to tell us something. He said, if the Dajjal emerges at your time, your children would throw pebbles at him. But the Dajjal will emerge at a time when there is hatred among the people, a lack of religious commitment and division. And he will travel everywhere, and the land will be rolled up for him like a sheepskin rug. Tell the people what they can understand. A number of those who speak about the signs of the hour take the matter of narrating hadith to the common folk or those who are new in Islam, who may not comprehend what they hear lightly. It is well known that a person should not relate everything that he has knowledge of, as not everything is sound or correct, is fit to be spread or publicized, because people may not be able to comprehend it, and they may misinterpret or misquote it. Ali narrated, tell the people what they can understand. Do you want Allah and His Messenger to be disbelieved? According to another report, people, do you want Allah and His Messenger to be disbelieved? Relate to the people what they can comprehend, and do not relate that which they may find strange. Ibn Mas'ud said, You will not tell people something they find difficult to comprehend, but it will become a source of confusion for some.